October this year. And these races are all thanks to the organizers at the iRacing Israel League and at Ilaka, the Israeli Automobile and Karting Association, the ASN for Israel. And this is not the only championship that does this kind of a knockout to the FIA Motorsport Games. It's all the road to the FIA Motorsport Games. We've already had quite a few series going on, and every country selects their driver. The countries do have free reign over who they select, but pretty much everybody makes some sort of a competition to select the best driver they can to send out to Valencia to participate in the FIA Motorsport Games and represent their country. It is pretty much like the Olympics of motorsport, and it's definitely an event. Everybody's very excited for it. Last time out at Paul Ricard. Also had the event at Vallelunga, and Rome being the opening ceremony. This time the opening ceremony is in Valencia. And while the Circuit Ricardo Tormo in Valencia will host most of the motorsport, the circuit racing side of things, in the mountains and, well, in the countryside of Valencia, we'll have the rally stages. But the esports stuff, well, that's coming right to the people. It will be in the heart of the city of Valencia, and the fans will be able to watch these races go down. It's obviously iRacing and Assetto Corsa Competizione that the races will run in. Oh, very close from Rancizoni behind, but not making a move just yet. This is the battle for 5th position. It's between Ayali Kanovitsky, Matty Rosen, and Rancizoni. Very close between these few drivers. Yuval Merrick has stabilized that gap at about half a second for 3rd, but really changing there. Remember, again, it's the top 10 reversed for race 2. So right now in that golden position is Omri Farrig. If everything would stay as it is right now, he would be the one on pole position for race 2. Here we go. Down into that chicane. Matty Rosen in the 88, Rancizoni in the 20, and the 79 machine of Ayali Kanovitsky. Here we run through. Matty Rosen showing his nose a little, Rancizoni showing his nose. Matty Rosen a little bit wide. Rancizoni, we saw him off the road, I believe. I'm remembering it correctly. So many things happen in these races that you kind of forget who was off the road at some points. And as we go into the braking zone, getting very close is Matty Rosen. I think he's quicker than Ayali Kanovitsky, but struggling to find a place to make a move. It's so difficult around this place. You don't have those super long straights where you can really draft up to somebody. So it's all about finding, pressuring your opponent into a mistake and finding those gaps. So it's a tight-knit group, these three. All American. One eye on that gap, but that's not really changing. So. How big jump over the curb from Ayali Kanovitsky. I'm sure that's going to slow him down at least a little bit, because now Matty Rosen 2/10 behind. He's going to get closer and closer and closer into that braking zone there. But nothing changes. Getting super close and going wide because he had to avoid the car ahead just a little bit. That compromises his corner just a little bit and loses him a bit of time. Now Rancizoni is closer to Matty Rosen. So this battle continuing on. 2 laps to go as Rowan Chacha continues to hold fastest lap of the race. 22.312. Would have earned him pole position, but wouldn't have beaten his own lap in qualifying. Matty Rosen had to defend that one just a little bit. But now he's going to have a chance to get at Ayali with just a little bit more momentum. So when you lose a bit of time, especially if you're very close to somebody, you kind of get lulled sometimes into not being able to overtake. You get lulled into this not being able to overtake position, and you keep driving behind. Sometimes losing a little bit of time and coming back at it is a very good solution, as you're coming then in with a lot of momentum and you're able to make a move. You've pulled down the fronts, because these cars do have a little bit of that aero wash. They are downforce machines. So that would be a chance. But actually, Matty Rosen now more under pressure by Rantazzoni here. Rantazzoni goes to the inside. Matty Rosen tries to defend that one, but they're going to stick side by side, and I think Matty Rosen just about holds on to that one. Rantazzoni now to the outside once again, trying, like I said, try to pressure your opponent into a mistake. Final lap is started by Rowan Chacek, who sets the fastest lap of the race and goes faster than he did in qualifying. Now, side by side, these two are going to go into turn one. No change of position just yet, but Rantazzoni is going to try that outside line. It's worked for a few. Will it work for him? No, it doesn't. So Matty Rosen holds on to his position, at least for the time being. A little bit of a slide. No changes there. Has to defend it against Rantazzoni into turn 3, I believe. And into the triple left, they're going to come. Matty Rosen has to defend that one, so now he's under pressure. And Ayali Kanovitsky, he looked like he would be overtaken. Well, now he won't be, unless he makes some kind of huge mistake, but he's pretty clear. And this is just a battle for 6th between Matty Rosen and Rantazzoni. Have to jump to the leader in a few moments' time. Rowan Chaka takes the checkered flag to win the race, but we're going to have to stick with this battle. Is down the inside, tries Rantazzoni. They're still side by side, and I think just about Matty Rosen's going to hold on to it, but Rantazzoni trying the inside once again into the final turn, and holds on to it beautifully. Wow. Wow, Matty Rosen. Well, I said Reem Gross was making that a 4-car wide in the beginning. Matty Rosen made it even wider in those final few turns. We'll have a look at the results in a second. I'm sorry we didn't see Rowan Jack across the